Hey guys, I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man, the Wily Wars. We're almost finished up here with Mega Man 1. Just got Fireman left and then we're on to Dr. Wily's world. And probably the least original name in the entire series, Fireman. Awesome. Wow, they really improved the way this world looked compared to the original NES version. And sometimes it's just a lot of fun to play, you know, older games with just better graphics, just to see what they would look like. Like Mario All-Stars, man, when that came out, I think it was like 8 when that came out, and just seeing how good the graphics could be on these old games was just so cool. And also, I like this. Using the Ice Slasher we got from Iceman, you can actually freeze. Whoops! You can actually freeze the ice, and I think that's really cool. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. But I like how this Mega Man did stuff like that, and they don't always do that, but it's just really nice when they do. It adds some realism, I guess. These levels are too hard. I find mostly the fire levels in the Mega Man games are mostly traps and that kind of thing. Not really lots of enemies. Oh, I start right here, so that's pretty good. I actually start a little bit further than I did before. But yeah, I've always liked that. How it's more focused on traps and cunning and whatnot than combat. There we go. You have to be careful though. I mean, one wrong move. Here we're going to use the magnet beam that we picked up in Elecman stage, I think last episode. There we go. I like the magnet beam. Precursor to the items from Mega Man 2 and Rush from Mega Man 3 onwards. Smart use of it, you know, makes the game a whole lot easier. Oops. Like I said last episode, you can use Elect Beam to kill these guys, which is good. I actually think most of the things will kill those guys. That was close. I think we're at the end of the stage. Except for, of course, the obligatory... Oh no! I thought this level would have one of those big hopping eyeball guys, but I guess not. Heh. I think this is the only level without one. Maybe. I'm not sure. And there we go. Gonna fight Fireman. And Fireman doesn't really have a lot of a pattern. He just kind of comes at you, shooting as much as he possibly can. He actually fires a lot less in this than he does in the original NES version. There you go. He takes a lot of hits, but he doesn't do as much damage as, say, Elecman does or Iceman does, which is good because that would make this just ridiculous. Alright, so with that done, we are on to Dr. Wily's stage. And as you can see, we can actually physically select Dr. Wily or any of the other Robot Masters that we've already beaten. If you haven't gotten the Magnet Beam from Elecman stage, go do it now because you actually do need it to beat the game. But we already got it, so we're going to go straight to Dr. Wily. I love how he has his own little... Like, you selected Dr. Wily intro, the way that the Mega Man, the Robot Masters have. And of course, we got his signature spaceship. And that signature annoying sound. All this just to get to his level. And unfortunately, you actually don't get to see Dr. Wily's fortress like you do in the other Mega Man games. I find that to be a shame. It'd be really cool to see it. And, I mean, in the first one I can kind of understand. Because, you know, they didn't know that, you know, that was going to be a thing. But in the remakes, it'd be nice if they added it, you know? Anyways, that was an easy way to get through those guys. These blocks can be moved with both Gutsman's weapon and the Elect Beam, which is really nice. One thing I've always liked about the Dr. Wily stages is that a lot of the situations, they don't require you to, but it just makes sense to use a lot of the, dang it, the Robot Master weapons. Darn it. Okay, maybe we'll try Magnet Beam there. There we go. But I like that. Well, it doesn't force you, but if you're smart, you can use a bunch of the different weapons, and just, I don't know. It gives you a reason to use them, I guess, other than the bosses. Crap. I like this music too. It's upbeat, but it's still a little foreboding at the same time. I really like that. And try not to get killed. Oh, that was lucky. I really didn't think I was going to make that. And here we go. Worst part of the entire game. At least in my opinion. And the reason for that is obviously these guys. But didn't do badly there. I'm going to fill up my Magnet Beam because I need it again right up here. You didn't actually need Magnet Beam right there. You do need it here. Oh, wow. Okay, that... You wouldn't have known that from there, but the first time I played this game, I could not do that at all on the Sega Genesis version. On the NES version, Magnet Beam is just a lot easier to handle, at least to me. I don't know if that's for anyone else, but that place kept me there for like 3 game overs because for some reason I wasn't able to do that properly. Anyways, we got past it. Here is the first appearance of the Yellow Devil, which is a staple in the Mega Man games, and these things move a lot slower than I remember them moving. And this guy is weak against the Elect Beam. And unfortunately, he only takes damage if you hit him. So, hit him. Thankfully, the slowdown actually makes this a little easier than the NES version. But the NES version also had a glitch that you can't use that in this game. In the NES version, pressing the start button to pause the game would actually bring up, the weapon menu like this. But if you press select, it would just pause the game. When you pause the game, that way, enemies' invincibilities will disappear. And the Elect Beam doesn't stop after it hits something, it keeps going. So by pausing the game and getting rid of the enemy's invincibility, you can actually unpause it to get the Elect Beam to hit them again. So you can actually beat this guy in 1 Elect Beam. But, I'm not going to do that. Obviously I can't, but even if I could, I shouldn't. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the original NES version, Yellow Devil's eye will randomly appear in different places in its body. So far, it seems that this version, it's only appearing right in the middle there. But I'm pretty certain in the NES he'll appear in a bunch of different places in the body. Not like the legs or the hands or anything, but in the main head body area. Anyways, this is going really smoothly, so that's good. Let's hope I don't screw it up. But no, so far it looks like it's going well. I think he needs 7 hits in total. And I know I'm kind of rambling right now, but that's because I'm trying to just talk while this goes on, because this takes a while. It's really kind of frustrating how long this takes. You only get one shot in per kind of rotation, I guess. But one more hit. We're good to go. But I'm doing pretty good. Thanks to the slowdown, of course. On the NES version, I find this a lot more difficult. And there we go. So that's the first of the Dr. Wily stages. And we have, I think, 3 more. We have 2 kind of difficult stages, one really easy stage. I don't know. The stage, I guess, this stage isn't that difficult, but it does force you to fight a couple of the old bosses again, which, if you've never played a Mega Man before, kind of a tradition in almost every Mega Man game is that you refight the old bosses. But in most Mega Man games, you actually have like a room with teleporters, and you choose which one to go to. Alright, I don't have any guts blocks here, so I can't use his weakness against him. I'm not sure if he's weak against anything else, but I'm going to try, and it's not that. I might have to go just one-on-one with him. Oh, nope, never mind. We're good. Because I actually find Cut Man is harder in this game than in the NES version. There we go. But yeah, anyways, in this one, you fight them in a specific order. Like, that will always be Cut Man. You can't change that. While in the other Mega Man games, you kind of get a choice. You won't really kind of know which ones they are the first time, because you don't know which teleporter will send you where. But once, you know, if you get game over and you die, or you come back later, they're always going to be in that thing, so you can kind of choose and select. But in this one, it's always that order. Oh, great. Elect Man. He only takes 3 hits, but so do I, so... Oh, unless he hits me with his body, which is a lot less harmful. But we're good. Whew. I was really worried there, I'll be honest. Because I find Elect Man can go really badly. I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. There we go. We're almost done the stage, actually, already. And here, Elect Beam is just awesome. How many lives do I have? Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna get this just in case. You never know. Yeah, I don't think I'll get game over, but I don't really want to have to go through that. Just in case. Yeah, Elect Beam is great right here just for this. Hoping for a life there, but whatever. Or a life up, power up, whatever. And that's just my dog. If you heard that. I'm not sure if that picked it up, but that's my dog. Wow, lots of use for Elect Beam today. There we go. And the first time in the series, and this happens a couple times, not too many times, but you have to fight yourself. Oh no! You do this again in Mega Man 3, but this fight is I think, better. In this fight, Mega Man, or whatever, Copy Robot, will use whatever weapon you're using. And I don't think I'm gonna win this. But he'll always use what you're using. So if you're using Mega Buster, he will use the Mega Buster. If you're using Firestorm, he'll use Firestorm. In Mega Man 3, no matter what, he'll use... Aw, dang it. He'll just use the Mega Buster. And I'm like, that's just lame. Like, the whole idea of the copy thing was that he could copy anything you're doing. Thankfully, he's staying over there. It's not his shots that I'm worried about, it's his body. Because you can't slide in this game, so the movement... You know, your movement's not as good. You know, you can't dodge things as well as you could in later Mega Man games. But, you know, I got him, so it's okay. Unless I really screw that up. Oh my god. That was really close. Alright, so 2 levels down in Dr. Wily stage, 2 levels left to go. So I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Mega Man.